Hello, everybody, and welcome to It's Okay Fitness. Coach Rico's here. This is Strength and Mobility Phase. Following up from our strength and conditioning workout, today we're going to do a mobility and stretch workout. We got very nice 8 movements for today, starting from standing and working our way down. A nice full body stretch and mobility session, keeping the same workout format, 30 seconds on, 15-second rest for 3 rounds each movement before moving on to the next one. And once again, before we begin the actual workout, let's go and demonstrate those 8 movements. So very nice, once again, like stretch and mobility session. So you can go bare feet to feel more of the grounding work and to have more mobility in your ankles without the restriction of the shoes. So the first one is wide legs, leaning forward. From here, taking a deep breath in, leaning forward, and then we come back up. Yeah. And every time we go down, we try and touch the floor. If we are flexible enough and we can touch the floor, then we reach as far down as possible. Yeah. And then we come back, reaching down. So that's the first movement, working on our lower back, glutes, and hamstrings stretch. Movement number 2 is the rotational jacks. Elbow goes onto the knee, and then we're looking up, and then we come back. Other elbow goes top of the knee, and then we rotate, looking into the sky, opening up the chest muscles, but also for the lower back stretch. Yeah. Once again, elbow onto the knee as an anchor, and rotating up. Movement number 3 is a deep squat hold. So from here, we put the hands down, and then we come into the deep squat. Yeah. Try and go as low as possible, keeping the heels onto the floor. And then with your elbows, you're going to slightly push out. Restart. And then go again. Nice deep squat. This is good for the abductors and also for calf and ankles stretch. Movement number 4 is pike to cobra stretch. So anyone who's been doing yoga, you're very familiar with this. We go from a press up position, we go into a pike. So you feel a stretch in the back of the leg. And then from that position, you come all the way down, push the hips onto the floor, chest up into the cobra stretch. We're stretching the lower back. Yeah, and then we keep switching from the pike into the cobra, from the pike into the cobra. Awesome. Movement number 5 is the runner's lunge rotation. Everybody should be familiar with this. We've done this movement before. So from the press up, big step, leg next to the hand, and then we rotate once again, bringing it back, and then swapping sides, and then looking up, bringing it down, and we swap. By bringing the leg forward and then rotate, we're adding more stretch onto the glutes and the hamstring, a little bit on the IT band, and as well as the chest muscles in the lower back. The next one is kneeling Kegel back stretch. So kneeling Kegel back stretch. From here, from the knees, we put the elbows onto the floor, and then we really push the armpits onto the ground, bringing your hands to touch behind the back to add extra stretch, and then restart. Take a deep breath, exhale, go down. So we're really stretching, stretching the triceps as well as the traps and the shoulders. Yeah. Then the next one is laying down, do quad stretch. So from here, bring the leg back, Yeah, and then we stretching the quad. If you have flexibility enough, you lean back as far back as you can. This one, because we have two legs to work on, we do 15 seconds on one side, and we come out and switch sides and lean back 15 seconds on the other side. Yeah. So then we get to do 3 rounds on each side. And then the last movement of the day is laying down again, crossover glute stretch. So from here, hands on the side, using as anchors, and then we bring the leg, we cross over, really stretching the glutes, lower back. Yeah, try and keep your hands onto the floor, and then we're gonna keep alternating, driving the knee nice and high. So cross and then drive the knee up nice and high to really isolate the glutes, hamstrings, and the lower back. Yeah. So there we go. These are the 8 movements of the day. Once again, we do 30 seconds on each movement for 3 rounds, and then we're moving on to the next one. Nice and simple. Let's go. We got 30 seconds to prepare, and we are going to start from the first one, which is wide leg and reaching down. Once again, wide feet, keep your legs as straight as possible, and then we reach onto the ground. If you're able to touch, then hands reach all the way down. Yeah, so you should feel the back of the leg.
3, 2, 1, exercise.
Here we go. Reach, exhaling, and then bring it back up. Exhaling, we go all the way down. Really feel the whole back of our legs and the lower back. Come back, take your time with it.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Excellent. Right, so the difference between the mobility session and the strength session is the mobility, especially, you take your time, yeah? So no need to count
3,
repetitions.
2, 1, exercise.
Go. We just focus on the range of movement. Come back up, deep breath in, exhaling on the way down. Reach and we reach and we reach.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Excellent. Once again, we try and keep those legs locked in, straight as possible, to really add that pressure onto glutes, hamstrings, calves, and the lower back.
3, 2, 1,
Here we go.
exercise.
Working on that ability to be able to reach the floor. Down.
Three,
Within.
2, 1, next.
Excellent. All right, movement number 2 is the rotational jacks. Yeah. So once again, elbow anchors on top of the knee. And then we look up, and then we switch sides. Yeah. We keep working for 30 seconds. Standing rotational
3,
jacks.
2, 1.
Here we go.
Exercise.
Elbow anchors on top of the knee. Rotate. Head follows the hand. Look up in the sky. And then switch sides. Really focus on opening up the chest muscle by letting the hand drop onto the side. And in this way, we also stretching that lower back.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Excellent. Go again. We're adding that rotation. Let gravity pull you
3,
guys.
2, 1.
Go.
Exercise.
Elbow. Lift the hand up. Let the hand drop onto the other side. And with your head, we follow the hand. So then the lower back gets nice. Good stretch. And then we work on the range of movement. Being able to be flexible and mobile.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Excellent. One more.
3,
Here we
2,
go.
1. Exercise.
Elbow anchors on top of the knee. Rotation. We start. Rotation. Restart.
3, 2, 1. Next.
Excellent. All right. So the lower back should already start to feel a bit more mobile. Yeah, with all the rotation that we're adding. Next one is the deep squat. So we close the gap a little bit, neutral stance. We're gonna put the hands on the floor and we're gonna go as low as possible. So hands on the floor.
3, 2, 1. Exercise.
Squat down. Bring the butt as close to your heels as possible. And you want to try focus on keeping the heels onto the floor. Yeah. Here. Can restart if you want to. And drop down. Use your elbows to push your knees out to the side to stretch the abductors as well.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Excellent. So on the deep squat, again, we focus to keep the heels grounded onto the floor. Yeah, plant those heels onto the floor.
3, 2, 1. Exercise.
Go. Nice deep squat. Use the elbows to push those knees out to the side. Some nice mobility stretch for the knees, for the ankles, and for the abductors. In terms of our joints, and then in terms of the muscles, obviously the quads, the glutes, and the hamstrings.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Excellent. Okay, shake it off. And then we have one more round. Neutral stance. Go hands down.
3, 2, 1. Exercise.
Sit as low as you can with your heels remaining onto the ground. From here, pushing the elbows, with your elbows, push your knees out to the side to really put that extra stretch onto the abductors.
Three, two, one. Next.
Excellent. All right, very good. Then we go, movement number 4 is the pike to cobra stretch. Once again, we start from the press up position, then we reach, lift the bum off the floor, and then we reverse, pushing the hips down, chest up onto the cobra.
3, 2, 1. Exercise.
Pike, try and bring those heels again onto the floor, really stretch those calves and the top of the shoulders, and then we bring it all the way down, hips onto the ground, head up, really open up the chest, stretch the abdominals area and the lower back, and then we go back again. Use your own pace and hold it where you feel.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Excellent. And then cover. Yeah, so hold the position where you feel you need it the most, whether it's a pike, whether it's a cobra. Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
So
Exercise.
you go. Really stretch those calves, well, and the hamstrings, top of the shoulders, and then you bring it down to the cobra, hips down, chest up, head up. Back to the pike, and then you drop all the way down to the cobra.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Awesome. All right, one more round.
3, 2, 1. Exercise.
So pike, all the way down to the cobra. Back to the pike. To the cobra.
3, 2, 1. Next.
Wonderful. Okay. Movement number 5. We're halfway. We've got 4 movements left. So movement number 5 is the runner's lunge rotation. So it's where you bring the leg, foot as close to the hand as possible, and then rotate all the way up. Once again, emphasizing more on the glutes this time.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Exercise.
And then we bring the leg back, switch. You can keep the knees onto the floor. Back, and switch. So you rotate onto the same side. Yeah. Same hand from the same leg. So left foot comes forward, left hand
3,
lifts
2,
up.
1. Rest.
And then the right foot comes next to the right hand, and then the right hand will lift up.
3, 2, 1. Exercise.
Go. Really rotate, let the hand once again drop onto the side, and then switch. Pushing the hips forwards, and then rotating. And back. So here we push the hips forwards, the abductors, and then we rotate all the way. Swap.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right. Go one more round on this.
3,
Here
2,
we go.
1. Exercise.
That triangle standing as well. It's not much of a difference. It just adds a bit more pressure onto the hips, to the abductors when we rotate, because there's a bigger gap for the abductors to travel towards the floor.
3, 2, 1. Next.
All right. Wonderful. Movement number 6 is from the knees. We're doing the Kegel back stretch. This once again, the elbows go on the floor, hands come all the way to touch the shoulders, if possible, to add that stretch through the triceps onto the deltoids and the traps, as well as a little bit on the back.
3,
Here
2,
we go.
1. Exercise.
Elbows on the floor, we lean, put the ankles onto the ground, bring your hands to touch the shoulders, and then we reset. Go again. Go down, exhale. Push those ankles onto the floor.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right. Go for round number 2. We'll go into position,
3,
elbows on the
2,
floor,
1. Exercise.
armpits on the ground, bring your hands into the back, and restart. Go again.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Excellent. All right, we got one more round of this. Again, focus on pushing the armpits onto the floor.
3, 2, 1. Exercise.
Go. Nice. Really feel those triceps.
3, 2, 1. Next.
All right. Feeling the triceps and the top of the shoulders being stretched. Next one, we're doing the quad stretch. Is where we're gonna have a seat. This one every 15 seconds, we're gonna switch at the 15-second mark, we're gonna switch legs. Yeah. So we start by bringing the foot all the way back. We lock that quad.
3, 2, 1.
And then from here, just gonna lean slowly back. So to feel that stretch, try and go all the way down if you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, and we change sides. Wow.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right. Go back to the right foot. Once again, we have the
3,
quad
2,
in.
1.
And
Exercise.
slowly lean back and hold it. Feel that stretch on the quads, a little bit on the abductors. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we switch sides, change the legs.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Excellent. Come up. The last round, we're going to start with the left to gain that extra 5 seconds. That
3,
from switching
2,
across.
1.
And
Exercise.
we go from here, we lean back. Feel that stretch. Try and push the knee into the ground. 3, 2, 1. And then we switch sides.
3, 2, 1. Next.
All right. And then we are in the last movement of the day, which is laying glute crossovers. Yeah. So hands to the side. We bring the leg across, crossover, and then we drive the knee as close to the chest as possible to stretch that glute.
3,
And then
2,
keep alternating.
1. Exercise.
Cross, drive the knee up, bring it down, cross, drive the knee up. So really feel that stretch from the lower back to the glutes all the way down to the leg. Keep your hands onto the ground for anchoring yourself, your upper body, and then we cross the leg, drive the knee up towards your chest.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Rest. We have two more rounds. Here
3,
we go.
2, 1. Exercise.
Cross, drive the knee towards the chest, and then recover. Other side, cross, drive the knee up. And then we breathe out. As we drive the knee towards the chest, we exhale, empty that air from the lungs and the stomach.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right. Last 30 seconds of the day.
3,
Here we
2,
go.
1. Exercise. 3, 2, 1. Cool down.
All right. Here we go. From here, hug your knees and try and bring your knees as close to the chest as possible. And we want, turn this way, we want the lower back to be slightly off the ground if possible. And from here, we're gonna sit up. We're gonna put the shoulders back. From here, we're just gently gonna walk back with your hands where you feel that stretch in the top of the shoulders. You're gonna hold, and then you're gonna gently tilt your head back to add a bit of extra pressure. And then we're gonna slowly bring it up.
3, 2, 1. Your timer is complete.
And here we go. 8 mobility and stretch movements completed, done and dusted. As you can see, I'm still sweating. So even the mobility sessions can be challenging. Obviously, the pace is a lot slower, a lot more controlled environment, which is what we want to. We want to encourage the muscles to have better range of movement. So we use that time in our advantage this time. Yeah, this time round. So I hope you are enjoying the variety of the sessions and the difference between strength, conditioning, and mobility. I'm really trying my best to encourage everyone and to interconnect the sessions, but also to show that one can coexist with the other, and then you can marry them together for better results, to be strong and functional, but also flexible and mobile, which then will cause you to have better strength, better endurance with no injuries, which is what everybody ideally wants in their lifetime. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the session. Thank you for the support. Thank you for following through. Thank you for trusting the process. And remember, we're here to embrace progression over perfection. Take care. See you soon.